Hey everyone, welcome to B-Side. It is WiMM Wednesday. All right. Welcome to everybody that's never been here before. WiMM is Women in Memphis Music, and this is the longest showcase running that features all of the fierce female artists that are right here in Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee, what a legendary music town it is, and I would be remiss if I did not say that we are so honored to be hosting two veterans of the Hellcats, which is one of the first female-fronted bands here in Memphis. So I just want to give a little bit of history for those out there that might not know who they are before I introduce our two separate artists tonight. So the Hellcats were a pioneering all-female rock band that emerged from right here in Memphis, Tennessee in the mid-'80s, co-founded by Diane Green and Lorette Velvette. Blending psychobilly, garage rock, blues, and punk, they carved out a bold space in the city's male-dominated music scene. Their music often explored themes of female empowerment and independence, resonating with audiences seeking a fresh voice in rock music. Tonight, we have Diane Green here with us. And one of the other Hellcat founders, Lorette Velvette. Lorette is a vocalist and a guitarist known for her raw, soulful sound and fearless presence in the city's roots punk scene. She worked and collaborated with artists like Tav Falco and Alex Chilton before fronting bands such as the Hellcats, Alluring Strange, and the Kratopkins. As a solo artist, she released a string of gritty, atmospheric albums in the 1990s, including White Birds and Dream Hotel, earning a cult following for her genre-blending style. She continues to tour and release new music and is even hosting a music festival the next few weeks called Lightning Bug Fest over the solstice weekend at her farm. Please give a very warm welcome to Lorette Velvette.
Hey, thanks, Miz Stefani. This is such a great series. I'm really honored to be asked to be here, and Diane and I are getting together again. So happy to share a bill with her. And it would be good to mention also there is another founder of the Hellcats. Her name is Lisa McGochran. She wanted to come up from, she's originally from Memphis, but she's in Florida. She wanted to come up and do photos and just join the party. So we miss her. Wish she was here. I've got a bunch of songs. I've got brand new songs. And so I'm going to just kick it off with a song called Rabbit Stew. And I kind of have a thing for murder ballads, and so this is kind of a part murder ballad, part recipe.
Stew, their little hearts beat.
cut you and you ran. Yeah, just before I cut you and you ran. Amen. Thank you so much. There's a brand new one called We're Gonna Do Wrong. You better keep your hands to yourself. You better keep your eyes to yourself. You better make sure you keep it uptight. You better make sure you're home every night. Play like we did and don't. We're gonna do wrong. We're gonna do wrong. Now don't go drinking with your hard luck friends. They gonna tell on you, tell where you've been. It's getting harder to hide a wrong. All love keeps coming on strong. Play like we did and don't. We're gonna do wrong. We're gonna do wrong. Now they can tell by the way you smile. Come a little closer, baby. I like your style. We ain't done nothing yet that's technically wrong. But I can tell now it won't be long. Play like we did and don't. We're gonna do wrong. We're gonna do wrong. They gonna know our love's gonna grow somewhere. They gonna see it's gonna be you and me some sweet day. Hey, do you wanna do wrong? Oh yeah, I know a place and it won't take long. Yeah, I got a love so strong for you, and I wanna do wrong. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I wanna do wrong with you. Thank you. Hit it, Lynn. Someday Glenn Greer on the trap drums and the shaker back here, and this is Johnny Ciarmataro. Sean Marsh, Sam Simmons, Delta Ryder, and Andrew Garachi. I'm really thankful for these guys, let me tell you. They've made all the difference with this music. This is the one called Flowers on the Fence. Baby, blue eyes in the snow and the sleet. The rain, see how they weave. The heat is on the street. They do nothing and it repeats. The flowers on the fence. Who knew? Was it you? Is it true? Look what someone left when he took his last breath. The flowers on the fence, they're underground. They hide and they pray. It makes no sense as they count out their last hours. The flowers on the fence. Ooh, the flowers on the fence. Ooh, the flowers on the fence. Ooh, the flowers on the fence. All right, thank you. Want to do an older one? It's a delicate dance. It's Eager Boy. It's the one, from the early 90s. That was on the White Bird CD. That was a recording that Alex Chilton produced, early 90s. Here's Eager Boy. Here we go. Thanks for the background vocals. That was fun. Cheers, everybody. Hope you're having a good time. Prost. Chin chin. So I live on a farm about 2.5 hours from here, and I go back and forth to Memphis. I come into Memphis to work, play music, go back out to the farm, bush hog my pastures, and try to plant some tomatoes. But a lot of my songs have animals in them, especially these hummingbirds that show up about this time of year. So Thank you. Good one. I can't wait to hear Diane get up here and play. She's got a new song. She's got a brand new record out. She put out herself and came all the way down from Chicago to play this. And I'm looking forward to that. All right. I hear she's going to do some Furry Lewis. Yep.
I pray 1,000 times for an ordinary day. It should
shoots right through, it shoots right through. I'll pray 1,000 more just to hold my baby. It shoots right through, it shoots right through. Lead in the belly, it shoots right through. Shoots right through, it shoots right through. A flash of silver and a streak of blue. Shoots right through, it shoots right through. For this moment there is no other will. Be silent, my little ones, be still. Silence upon your eyes like a quiet star, like a quiet star. Poor little lambs full of blood and bullets. It shoots right through, it shoots right through. You might as well been the one who pulled it. Shoots right through, it shoots right through. Lead in the belly, it shoots right through. It shoots right through, it shoots right through. All hail to the mighty red, white, and blue. It shoots right through, it shoots right through. For this moment the reason will. Be silent, my little ones, be still. Silence upon your eyes like a quiet star, like a quiet star. Thank you, thank you. There's a little ditty called Heartbreaker. You look like a baby, yes you do. And you might be a crazy little boy. Ooh, you filled with fire and spite, heartbreaker. Burn like a house on fire and burn like the liar that you are. Burn till you're all tired out, heartbreaker. I'll sing like the snow sings through the pines, and I'll sing a little louder. I'll be fine. Ooh, be still. Let me spread you out among my flowers, heartbreaker. And ooh, I was mistaken. And ooh, I was taken. And ooh, I threw everything to the wind, heartbreaker. Ooh, yeah, heartbreaker. Ooh, yeah, Thank you. We got a little Lovers in the Garden. It's a nice little dance song. Anybody wants to come up? Lovers in the Honest. the bushes all in your hair. Seeing me here, we could be a pair tonight. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nice dancing. Thank you. We got to do one more. This is an Eddie Floyd song called Oh How It Rained. We know all about that. When I hold my head in shame, 'cause I remember when you left me, and oh how it rained. Yeah, I remember when you left me, and oh how it rained. Yeah. When the wind is blowing high underneath the darkened sky, and the branches brush my window pane, I remember when you left me, and oh, how it rained. Yeah, I remember when you left me, and oh, streets to ruin my shoes. I just can't get over you. Seems like walking's the only thing to do. I remember when you left me, and oh how it rained. stick around because Diane's coming up. Rain, 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 rain. Oh, rain, it rain. Rain, 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 rain. Oh, it rain. Yeah, it rain. Rain, 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 rain. Yeah, it rain. Oh, yeah, it rain. You know it rain, 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 So much fun. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Oh, it's time. It's time. Good, Diane's going to get up here. Y'all stick around, get a drink, hang out. Woo.
That was awesome. Okay, or not. You muted me? Let's give another hand to Lorette Velvette. Come on, guys. All right, now we are going to invite Diane up here to join us, and we're going to kick the guys off the stage. And we're going to ask them a few questions and get to know them a little more, because we get to see all these musicians play, but sometimes we'd like to hear like what makes them tick and how they got where they are, you know? So, is she here? She went where? The little girl's room? All right, well, let me adjust this mic a little bit because I'm short. Okay. And also, I'm going to ask them a bunch of questions, but if you guys have questions too, you'll get a chance to ask them. So, you know, keep them ruminating in your head because I'm sure you will have some. Well, tell us about, you know what? Why don't you go ahead and tell us about your upcoming music festival a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Either one? Either one.
Thanks,
That's on. They
Miz
should all be
Stefani.
on.
Thank you for having us here. This is a great series, and I know it takes a lot to put on, and I really just want to thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it without you guys.
Yeah. So I'm trying to do a few things at my farm. It's in Olive Hill, Tennessee. It's about 2.5 hours straight east of here. You could actually follow Highway 64 if you wanted to, or you could go across the top of Mississippi on Highway 72. And it's outside of Savannah, Tennessee, about 20 more minutes east of Savannah, Tennessee, which you probably remember is near Pickwick. And it's a 35 acres. We used to farm. We don't do that anymore. I do Airbnb with my farmhouse, but I've been putting on some retreats, and this one is a music festival. It's called Lightning Bug Festival. It's in June 21st. Hopefully all the lightning bugs will be out in full effect, and we're having 3 bands play. It's a hootenanny, but it's also 4 bands playing. My band, also Aquarium Blood, and Tennessee Screamers, and Fake, you know, our favorite band, Fake. And so, and yeah. DJs, we've got Bloody L and DJ One a Day. I'm going to be DJing. We also have an art show going on the front of the stable, and Brian Venable is going to have a piece, and Billy Webb, and Colleen Couch, and some others. And so it's way out there, and it's very beautiful.
Sounds
but you got to camp out, so you got to bring your tent. Or if you want to get a hold of me, I can turn you on to some lodging in the area. So that's June 21st, and I hope I've got some little flyers here. So see me, I'll give you one, and I hope you can come.
Yeah, they're around. Awesome.
It is an awesome farm. I've been there. I love it.
Diane helped me on one of the writing retreats.
What's the exact definition, like if you're not from the South, when someone says hootenanny? What does that actually mean?
It's kind of a thing where you musicians can just get together and play together, like jam.
Oh,
But it
okay,
also
gotcha.
involves dancing, too. It's an
what?
old-timey
Dancing?
phrase.
Dancing?
Yeah.
Go figure.
That's the magic word.
Down south,
Dancing,
people
yes.
dancing. I never saw
Yes.
anything like that.
Yeah.
Dancing in the
And musicians or non-musicians are encouraged to bring
Awesome.
their instruments, and we can do the hoot nanny after the bands play and just dance the night away.
Well, awesome. Okay, good. See, I learned something tonight. Well, first of all, like I said before, I fear that I would be remiss if I didn't ask a couple questions about the legendary Hellcats here. So the first question that I want to ask you all is, how did the Hellcats come to be? Like, how did you all meet? And then, everybody else came.
Okay, I'll start with that. Well, I first was invited to be in an all-girl band when I met Lorette for the first time at the Antenna Club. Nobody probably remembers that place because I just finished a set with the Odd Jobs. So, and I thought that sounded like a damn good idea, starting an all-girl band. So there you go.
It's a great idea.
And I had been hanging out with the dude, Tav Falco, in his band Panther Burns, and learning to play guitar and listen to blues. And he knew of a woman, Lisa McGochran, who could play guitar and bass. So we backed him up on a few shows. It was Tav Falco and the Burnett's. And we played a few shows. And Lisa and I were like, well, let's start, let's play together and start a band. And I said, I know a woman that sings with this band called All Jobs, and I'll talk to her and see if she's available. So that's kind of how it started. And then we pulled in different people. There's been, just like Panther Burns was kind of a small rotating cast of characters, but one of our main Hellcats is Sue Hariff, Heartline. Hopefully she'll come. And Misty White
Nice.
on drums, yeah.
What was the scene like at that time here in Memphis?
We're talking about like 1985, and punk had kind of resumed a new era of new wave, which I was never a big fan of the new wave era. Sorry, hate to say that, but I was kind of remiss in creating my own thing. But that's what the scene was. I don't know. It was pretty all over the map, frankly. It's I guess the best I could say at this point.
So, Steve McGee ran the Antenna Club, and this was before MTV for the younger people in the audience. And what he did, he had video monitors in different corners of the Antenna Club,
cool.
and he would rent these videos by mail from Rock America. And these were people like the videos from The Clash, from Sushi and the Banshees,
cool.
from some new wave bands too, from just
Sonic
all
Youth and the
kinds.
Cramps.
Huh?
Sonic Youth and the Cramps.
Not yet, right?
But-
Early 80s. So, and that's how a lot of people really started to see what was going on in the world and what the fashion was, what people were wearing. So it seemed
yeah.
like the Antenna Club all of a sudden kind of exploded with people trying on, coming in new fashions and trying them out on people, and so he really had an influence with that.
I love that. And did you feel like that when you guys came together that you were challenging the gender norms in music, or were you guys just doing your own thing?
I'd say we were just doing our own thing. Because, frankly, I was really kind of shocked when I was like about 13 years old and I first heard of someone named Gloria Steinem that was creating
hell
something
yeah, woo!
like the women's movement. I'm like, what? I can't do whatever I want, anytime I want, wherever I want. What are you talking about?
that mean?
Took a few years for someone to explain to me, oh yeah, you are going to be making less money per dollar than any guy in the neighborhood. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess we got a lot of work to do. And we still do.
I know, right? It's a never-ending job. What were some of the most memorable shows or tours that you all did?
Oh, damn.
If
We
you
did
remember.
go to Chicago, and we played at the Cubby Bear.
Cubby
across
Bear.
from Wrigley.
And he was
Wrigley
there.
Field. He was there. She didn't know him yet. What's the field? I could say the word Wrigley Field, right?
Yeah, right.
Right on the catty corner was a club called Cubby Bear, and we
But-
traveled up there with Panther Burns. And Melissa, were you in the audience, Melissa?
I think she was. Yes, she was.
You got up and played tambourine.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We did, we went out to California. We drove out there all together, and we played shows in L.A., Panther Burns and Hellcats. We went up to
Montreal.
We went to Montreal, went to New York, and, just
Boston,
whoever could drive us
Atlanta.
up there,
Everywhere.
We were just piling the back of their truck or whatever,
So
And New Orleans a few times, a few barges we played on. I think.
barges.
Kind of Hellcats had kind of a second mission with Panther Burns, which was to agitate the audience. So when Panther Burns played We Love to Dance, and we would get out and kind of mess with people and get them going and
And
stuff.
then Agitator Blues would suddenly come on.
Agitate them, get them really worked up. And by the time Panther Burns were in their last throes of their set, they would be writhing around on the ground, and we've been known to jump up and pull their belts off and kind of whip them a little bit, and people would
Is there a
love
video
that.
of this somewhere?
Kind of a spectacle.
I love that. So some of the places that you played outside of Memphis, do you feel like some of those places like embraced you more, like outside of here?
Well, we were on TV in L.A. That was on the Art Find show. That was fun. But good question.
Well, when I got on into the 90s, even I knew in the 80s that Europeans seemed to really have a fascination with Memphis music, which really helped us as being from Memphis and playing old songs and covers from, maybe the rockabilly era or the blues and stuff, so that it really worked in our favor. Mm-hmm.
It's known worldwide, right? Can't go anywhere where you're not like hearing music from Memphis. So looking back, is there anything you would have done differently as a band?
Don't look at me. Differently. I don't know. I think it all went just the way it was supposed to at the time, and we both wound up stopping and having some kids, and now we're back.
That's true.
I love it.
We were on a French label. Our records weren't really available in the U.S., and they still aren't really available at all. So if I were to try to do something differently, I would try to make it more available to people,
Is there nothing that you can do now, like reissues or no?
Well, if we could find someone to put it out, we'd love to. We have a whole catalog of stuff, so.
Why can't
But
you
the best
sell
we can do
freebies?
is would put it on streaming, but we're kind of sitting on it going, well, I don't know if we want to put it on streaming yet,
What about
We're
an
trying to decide.
anthology?
Huh?
An anthology?
Send that record label over.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, we have I have a record on the record label that I started, so we
cool.
have
See, there
something
you
to
go.
talk about actually, and the
Well, there you go.
possibilities.
Yeah.
So could there maybe be a reunion in the future ever? Never say never?
We did that. We did the listening lab where they played the record called Hoodoo Train. That was kind of our reunion, the last one we had, and it was a really great event, and people just sat back and listened to those songs. And those were recorded at Doug Easley's studio, and Doug produced them, and just to hear him, he's in there, he's producing them, and he helped us with background vocals. He suggested certain parts. I mean, he really was part of that, and that was real touching to me to hear it all and recognize how much he had an influence on us.
Right on. That's amazing. So taking it back even further, before you all knew each other, how did you get into music? Like, was it something where your parents musicians? Like, how did you fall into that?
I was dancing on the couch in the living room to the Beatles when I was like 5 years old. Okay, I was yes, a poster child for ADHD, but I was influenced by early rock and roll. The neighborhood kids would get in fights over who's better, Elvis or the Beatles. I went for the Beatles, given the just
Isn't that
saying.
like sacrilegious here?
And yes, and I don't care. I started writing poetry, however, when I was about 12, and kept writing and writing, not having a clue where it was going to go until, a few years later, in 1985, I was invited to be in the odd jobs. And it suddenly went into music.
All right.
I don't really know. When I was in high school, I wanted to go to art school, and my counselor said, "No, you're not going to make any money doing that. You need to go to nursing school." And she signed me up for nursing school, which I didn't go. But I came over to Memphis. I followed my sister over, and I heard all the kind of the good music coming out of the radio, WEVL, and then the station over was Southwestern, and started going in the antenna club. And you know, people that you meet change the course of your life. You know, I had been. My grandmother was a piano teacher. I took piano, and then I was in the high school band. But what really affected me was meeting people and starting. They were open enough to let me sit down with. I traded my flute for guitar, and I sat down with my guitar and just try to follow along. So,
Right on.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna answer some other questions that don't have anything to do with Hellcats, but with the artist process. So I've got about 18 questions here. We're gonna pick 1 through 18. Would you like to pick the first number?
Number 7.
7. Did help ever come to you in surprising ways?
Is that for me? Or?
Both of you guys can answer it, and I can repeat it if you need.
Help! I need somebody help. No, I don't know. That's all I can say. I'm very grateful to be alive and here today. I'll just put it there. Thank you.
In any form.
Yeah, I feel I've been kind of, in a way, guided and shepherded by my family because I'm the young one.
Oh,
so it's like they're kind of blazing the trail, you know, into older age, you know, and I'm following along, and so I kind of get to see what's happening as we get older. So
down the road.
I feel like that's something they've been doing all my life since I was born, you know. I'm just kind of the tag along in a way.
Aw, the baby. Would you like to pick a number 1 through 18?
Number 9.
Number 9. What is your most persistent distraction, and how do you keep it in check?
That is the main question of all time in my brain, in my mind. But what's the distraction? Is that what you said?
What is your most persistent distraction, and how do you keep it in check?
Distraction. Okay. I have learned to keep it in check by, this is my latest, is the focused mushroom coffee. It works great. I really think so. I suggest it to anyone.
Yeah.
But otherwise, my main distraction is my brain will just come up with another story about anything, anywhere, anytime, especially when I'm trying to fall asleep.
Of course. That's when your masterpiece comes to you.
But then, you know, I'll wake up from a dream and I'm like, damn, I got to write that down. So it's like I have a pretty wild imagination, and that keeps me pretty
awesome.
Off the rails often. There you go. That's all I can say. Ooh.
Oh.
Well, there's that.
You can have more than one. Same question. Do you want me to repeat
Well, I think the one thing that everybody struggles with is with, you know, being on their phones and stuff. And and constant, like, feels really constant self-promotion. It's kind of hard to deal with too, because I mean, when we're artists and musicians, we're constantly trying to make people aware where the event is and what's going on. And so sometimes I just want to, you know, step back from that and go to the farm where I can get out in nature and take walks and hang out by the creek.
I love that. All right, pick another number. Number 2. Can you recall any specific times when you thought you might give up?
I did. I kind of pretty much gave up at the end of the 90s. I was on a German label, and it went bankrupt. And, I mean, we'd had kind of a good run through the 90s doing tours, and we got into German Rolling Stone and stuff like that. We got some press, but then the label went under. So that was kind of my give-up thing, but I was ready to
brought you back?
kind of start, thinking family and stuff, so it kind of was perfect timing. Yeah.
Nice. Same
And-
question for you.
When I might give up?
When you thought about
Well, yes.
in the past.
Oh, in the past? Otherwise, I'd just say never. And next question, please.
Okay, that's good. Does anybody out there have any questions for them? Take your chance.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I'm
come
going to
on.
go on with mine.
Happy
Oh.
birthday
Well,
to Diane.
there you go. That took it from me. I was going to announce it in a minute. I think we should sing happy birthday to Diane. Today is her birthday. All right, you guys all know the words?
Yeah.
Who are you? All right, they just want to go. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, man.
Happy birthday, dear Diane. Happy birthday to you. You're coming of age as we are looking
Thank you.
at you. I love that. Well, now I just have a few speedy questions. These are much easier because these are the ones that I came up with. So, all right, if you could be a sound, what would you be?
Sound?
I would be that sound that used to come through my dad's teeth when he could whistle. And
like that
I
when he
think
talked?
only people from Arkansas can do that. I definitely cannot whistle that. I can't. There's no way I could do it.
Like that?
You can't. Otherwise, it would
Wait,
be the wind through
speaking-
my back door during a thunderstorm, the place where I grew up. That's it.
Ooh, okay.
all I
What
got.
about you?
No.
Yeah, no, I told you these are hard.
I don't know. Wind blowing through the trees.
There you go. All right. What makes you happy?
That I'm alive.
That's
and
something to be happy about.
Every day's a new day. I can just get up and start over no matter what. Every day is never better. I mean, it's like or people ask me, how are you doing? I say, never better, no matter what. Just freaking because, no matter what.
Positive.
Never better.
Awesome. All right. I like that. What makes you happy?
Well, my kids made me really happy recently because they both have graduated college.
Nice.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like throwing the questions at you now. All right. I have two more because these are probably the most important ones that I ask. Do you believe in pineapples on pizza?
As long as there's Canadian bacon.
And I'm like, as long as there's no cheese or meat, I'm good.
All right. Are you vegan?
That I am.
Okay, right.
Well, I
on.
just started eating fish. I'm good with certain fish.
Pescatarian? Yeah. Right on. Okay. This one will really tell everybody out there the kind of person that you are. And there's only one correct answer to this question. Toilet paper, over or under?
It's lacking in the bathroom here, folks. Whoever works on that asset of this place, anybody that's in the toilet paper department, you need to put some in the bathroom now.
And you should make sure they put it. Thank you. Okay, there's only one correct answer. I'm sorry for that question. I hope that's what you were going to say, and I didn't mean to steal it from you.
No.
All right, does anybody else have any questions for them? All right. Well, everything else shall remain a mystery. Give them a hand, y'all. They didn't know what was coming, and they were great.
Thank you.
Awesome. We are going to take a short little break to switch over to the stage, but you guys stay right there because Diane Green, the birthday girl, is going to be coming up in just a few minutes. All right, as we just learned, Diane Green, happy birthday. Diane was a driving force in the 1980s Memphis music scene, best known as the founding member of the all-female rock band, the Hellcats. With her powerful vocals and fearless stage presence, she helped the band carve out space in a male-dominated music world. The Hellcats' gritty blend of rockabilly, garage rock, and punk struck a chord with audiences drawn to themes of female empowerment. Outside the band, she also showcased her range as part of the art rock group The Odd Jobs, further cementing her influence on Memphis's diverse music legacy. Please put your hands together for Diane Green.
We got Skip James. We start off kind of slow. This is the Illinois blues. You go to Banglin, tell all my boys. You go to Banglin, tell all my boys. The time I had it up in Illinois. If and you get there before I do, if you get there before I do, tell my boys I'm coming too. You know I've been in Texas, been in Arkansas. I've been in Texas, been in Arkansas, but I never had a good time till I got to Illinois. People will treat you just so. People will treat you just so. You never wanna go back to Bangor no more. Never no more. Never no more. I am a world traveler, a seeker and an unraveler. I'm gonna go to the desert. You know how I hate this place, out of sync with the whole damn race. I'm gonna go far away. I could hop a freight and try to count out all the stars in the sky. There's no noise there and no scary boys there, and I'm gonna go far away. Freedom don't cost a penny, I'm dead if I ain't got any. I'm gonna sail around the world, gonna jump on a big sailboat, out of chains I will float. I'm gonna sail around the world. I could hop a freight and try to count all the stars in the sky. There's no noise there and no scary boys there. I'm gonna go far away. I raised my kids and I felt really fertile. Now I just write words of fear. Seems so higher that I climb in my imagination. Just brings me closer to here. Luminous clouds mixed with gloom from the neighbors. I'll get my car fixed and I'll do you a favor. Next time there's nothing to do on a Sunday, I'll drive us to a meadow where we can all play. Thank you very much. I think I can't hear my guitar. Is it, if that?
And Joe, I could use some Diane in the monitor too on the guitar.
Thank you very much. Last night I was staying home all alone. I was so surprised that you would call me on the phone. Hanging on so long, I played a side piano. You came to my door and took me to my studio. Who's playing with me here? Gary Backus on bass. One of the original Odd Jobs. for whom most of my songs were created. Lynn Greer on drums, Mr. Professional, and Johnny coming at you 5. Master guitar player. Thank you all for being here, helping me out here. It's amazing. And next song is, yes, Train Going By. Like wearing a seatbelt, man. I got this friend, watches trains all day. Cops don't like it, but he does it anyway. Beneath the sky, train going by. She rolls through the desert, hauling crates of lettuce. Hear the whistle blow, and you know she won't forget us. Ain't got no time. Train going by. Had some money yesterday, but I spent it all just to hear your band play. I caught a ride on that train going by. Grandpa worked the Missouri line. Fell between two cars one day, I guess it was his time. A soul will fly. Yes, it will. Train going by. If I had a lot of money, I'd buy a train for you. Say to have your very own when there's nothing else to do. Look at the sky. The tracks, they disappear. The distance ain't too clear. Walking down the rails, I saw you shed a tear. I don't know why. Train going by. There's a spirit over me. She's the kind you know that's gotta be free. You know she'll ride that train from the river to the sea. It's cold outside. Train going by. This one is dedicated to someone I used to see every Tuesday night at Peanuts Pub. He was sometimes backed up by Lee Baker. Perhaps you remember Furry Lewis. I gotta say this, I went to his grave today. I have never seen a more horrific experience of a graveyard. I suggest we Memphis musicians get together and raise money. I don't know how how many blues musicians are buried there, but we chopped down some limbs from a tree so you can see Furry's grave again. Yeah, Frank Stokes. We took a picture of his, yeah. But I named my son after this guy that Furry first started singing about in 1928 on a 78. There we go. Woke up this morning in a shower of rain. Round the curve came a passenger train. Under the border lay Hobo John. He's a good old hobo, but he's dead and gone, dead and gone. Good old hobo, but he's dead and gone. Through South Memphis, yards on the fly. Heard the fireman say you got the white eye. All the switch we knew by the engine moans. Man at the throttle was Casey Jones. Yeah, it was Casey Jones. Man at the throttle was Casey Jones. I left Memphis, spread the news. Memphis women don't wear no shoes. Had it written in the back of my shirt. Natural born Eastman don't have to work. No, I don't have to work. Natural born Eastman don't have to work. Now there was a woman named Alice Fry. Said I'm gonna ride Casey till the day I die. Ain't good looking, but I'm taking my time. I'm a rambling woman, got a rambling mind. Got that rambling mind. Rambling woman, got a rambling mind. People says to Casey, you're running over time. Have another loser with the 109. Casey said, this ain't my mind. Gotta get close just to take my time. Said, oh, the pouches better keep yourself hid. 'Cause we gonna shake it like Cheney did. Like Cheney did. We gonna shake it like Cheney did. On the road again. Lord, some people say Mr. Casey couldn't run. He just Mr. Casey done. He left Memphis at 8:45. Got to New York City before dinner time. Yeah, it was dinner time. New York City before dinner time. I sold my gin, I sold it straight. Please run me down by my old man's gate. He come to the door, he nodded his head, made me welcome to the folding bed. That's that folding bed. Made me welcome to the folding bed. Mrs. Casey said she dreamt a dream the night she bought her a sewing machine. The needle got broke, she could not sew. She loved Mr. Casey 'cause she told me so. Yeah, she told me so. Loved Mr. Casey 'cause she told me so. Mr. Casey said before he died, one more road that he wants to ride. People ask Casey which can it be? The Southern Pacific and the Santa Fe. That's that Santa Fe. Southern Pacific and the Santa Fe. This morning I heard someone was dying. Mrs. Casey children in the doorstep crying. Papa got crying. Papa got killed on that southern line, on that southern line. Papa got killed on that southern line. Mama, mama, how can it be? They killed my father, he was the first to grieve. Children, children, just hold your breath. Draw another picture from your father's death. Your father's death. Draw another picture from your father's death. Mama, mama, won't you look at sis? Out in the graveyard doing the twist. Go back inside, you dirty witch. You ought to be in church at the morning bench, at the morning bench. You ought to be in church at the mourner's bench. Ow! I don't know how he did it. Yeah. Okay, what's next? Blind Willie McTell. Another fave. saying this land is condemned. All the way from New Orleans to Jerusalem. I traveled through East Texas, where many martyrs fell. And I know no one can sing the blues like Blind Willie, they tell. Well, I heard that the hoot owl singing. They were taking down the tents. The stars above the barren trees were his only audience. Them charcoal gypsy maidens can strut their feathers well. But nobody can sing the blues like Blind Willie McTell. See the big plantations burning. Hear the cracking of the whips. Smell that sweet magnolia blooming. Got caught up on that one. See the ghosts of slavery ships. I can hear them tribes a mourning. Hear the undertaker's bell. But nobody can sing the blues like Blind Willie McTell. There's a woman by the river with some fine young handsome man. He's dressed up like a squire, bootleg whiskey in his hand. There's a chain gang on the highway. I can hear them rebels yell. I know no one can sing the blues like Blind Willie McTell. Whew. Thank you. There is no pain in my heart. There are no shadows in the dark. Your love was just a rhinestone. Your heart made of plastic. There ain't no need to cry and moan. Life Close enough for rock and roll. And this is the one I wrote when I was 15. Oh, I guess I need to change it. I was pissed off at my dad. I was grounded for what? I can't even remember, but oh well.
You should be labeled with a skull and crossbones. You are jinx to my soul. Oh yeah, should be labeled with a skull and crossbones. You are jinx to my soul. Oh yeah, you're a menace to women, better lock you up in prison, 'cause you act like a child, you're driving everyone wild. Big X means a crossbones. Big X means a crossbones. Heart size moans. Then it cries and then it groans. You should be labeled with a skull and crossbones. You a jinx to my soul. Ooh, baby, should be labeled with a skull and crossbones. You a jinx to my soul. You're a menace to women, better lock up in prison, 'cause you act like a child, you're driving everyone wild. Rock and roll. Come down off your throne, leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting so long. Somebody holds the key, but I'm near the end and I just ain't got the time. Oh, and I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. Come down on your own, leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds the key, but I'm near the end and I just ain't got the time. Oh, and I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. Ooh, and I can't find my way home. Ooh, but I can't find my way home. Ooh, but I can't find my way home. But I can't find my way home. Still, I can't find my way home. And I ain't done nothing wrong. But I can't find my way home. Thank you so much. into this world, a child of unknown folks. You got a single gift, wheels with countless spokes. I tried to tell you love, all the things I'm thinking of, but I just can't win your heart. All I get is a false start. These things they tell me, these things they tell me. Hey boy, this is it. I saw your girlfriend Tuesday. She drove a Mercedes-Benz. I tried to tell her on Monday you were hanging on my girlfriend. Hey boy, do you want real love? This is it. This is it. Ah, you grow more beautiful every day. Now you got lots of money, and all I got's my soul. Listen to me, mister, and I'll give you what you never, ever, 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 ever done. Hey boy, this is it. I'm a gypsy with a jealous heart. Of your fortune I want no part, but your precious love I can steal. Take my leave with what is real. Hey boy, this is it. 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 All these originals started with my time with the Odd Jobs, including we're inviting our lovely friends in crime, Lorette. There's a song we used to do at the Hellcats that actually originated as Song in C with the Odd Jobs. Somewhere over Iowa, I had my eye on you. Woke up every morning standing in the shadows behind the stage just before the show. And if you never die, I'll love you all of the time and shine, shine, shine. And if you never die, I'll love you all of the time and shine, shine, shine. See. Thank you, everyone.
Diane Green. And Lorette Velvette. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight.
I have
Yeah,
vinyl
she's got
copies
vinyl.
of my LP that are available right over there in that interesting-looking cat-painted
Your Hellcat
suitcase
box?
over there. If you're interested, you can get your signed edition and/or a VD. Ha ha ha! No,
Don't
not,
get
not
VD.
this time. CD and/or a book I wrote. There you have it. Thank you very much.
All right. Let's give them another hand, guys.
Happy birthday!
And happy birthday. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Next month we have Devonna Taylor and Rooney Salim. So make sure you mark your calendars and we will see you next month. Everybody be safe. Thank you so much for joining us.